What is up, guys? My name is Ari, and in this video we're going to be having a look at Bitcoin on the daily time frame. We could see that we got the buy signal, our first buy signal right here for the first time since July 23rd 2024. We got this nice little green diamond. Now remember, the last time we had the buy signal, we had a small pump before dumping 20%. We had this other one right here May 15 2024, and it seems like every time we have these sell signals, it seems like these are more accurate than the buy signals. We're also going to be having a look right here at the EMA ribbons right here on the daily time frame, which just flipped bullish actually. So we could see the 20 moving average or exponential moving average flipping over everything. Now historically, we know that when this does happen, that's usually a bullish sign. But once again, guys, we are overbought on a stochastic RSI, so there's a lot of confluence right here that we're gonna have to look at. And of course, if we have a look at their fear or greed index, currently sitting at 54, so it's pretty neutral overall, nothing too crazy to see. Bitcoin still sitting at $1.2 trillion in market cap valuation. We could see that 24-hour volume is going down a little bit, $28 billion. So not a lot of volume compared to last week or towards the end of last week when the Federal Reserve pretty much lowered the interest rate by 0.5 basis points. And obviously circling supply, you guys know everything is pretty much the same. So Bitcoin is pretty much down in the last 24 hours, 0.0%. So it's not up, it's not down, pretty even. If we have a look right here, altcoins are pretty much making an all-time high. Altcoins in general for the first time in 2 months, June 28th 2024. Can we see a massive altcoin season or a massive altcoin year this year? Maybe not. Obviously, with the altcoin season currently sitting at 33, the month is sitting at 43, and the year, which is what I like to look at, is sitting at 41. So we're gonna have to see what happens here if the Bitcoin dominance can pretty much continue to come down. The Bitcoin dominance right now is currently sitting at 53.8%. Right here, it's telling us a different story. On TradingView, it's saying that it's 57.52. I believe this is only calculating the top 20 cryptos. But if we have a look right here, I'm pretty sure that this Bitcoin dominance is calculating every crypto that's actually on CoinGecko, which is 14,678. So obviously a big difference to the top 20. So if you guys want to know more about altcoins, make sure you guys check my original channel, which is Crypto Dose. In this video, we're only going to be focusing on Bitcoin, and pretty much that's about it. So if we have a look right here, starting off with these EMA ribbons on Bitcoin. So we know historically, guys, first of all, every time we are above the exponential moving average or these EMA ribbons, we are usually pretty bullish. So right here we had a nice little breakout. Bitcoin exploded all the way from 62,000 to $70,000. This one we had a nice little fake out right here where Bitcoin pretty much exploded from 61,000 to 65,000, and it seems like Bitcoin right now is pretty much getting tired right here. We're gonna have to see if this is gonna be a long form consolidation or this is just gonna be a fake out or a bull trap essentially for bulls. So make sure you guys be careful. Don't trade unless you guys have a complete confirmation above the weekly candle. If we have a look right here on the weekly, we could see that Bitcoin is looking pretty bullish overall. It seems like we did make a nice little retest right here on the EMA ribbons, and it seems like we did have a nice little support. This is the resistance that I'm looking at for Bitcoin in order to be bullish and break the all-time high, which is currently sitting at $73,000. Bitcoin right now is still making lower highs, guys. So we're gonna have to see. This is a bearish pattern. Sorry, if Bitcoin does break successfully above this resistance, and obviously that would be a good buy confirmation. Now, like I said, guys, we are overbought on the stochastic RSI. So it seems like Bitcoin does want to come back down. BTC, it seems like the buy pressure is getting lowered, and maybe we're gonna come back down and probably retest this area right here at $60,000, or maybe we're just going to see a long form consolidation. Like I said, if we have a look at the extremely short-term time frames on the 1 hour time frame, Bitcoin is above the EMA ribbons right here. So we know that when we do have these EMA ribbons breakout, we usually have nice little breakouts like we had right here. And of course, this is just a long form consolidation. So let me just take this out right here. Let me put some support, some resistance, the resistance right here. Let's put a support line. This is a support. Bitcoin pretty much has been bouncing back and forth between, let's have a look, between $62,000 to $64,000 since September 19, 2024. So about 5 days right now, Bitcoin has been consolidating between this level. Obviously, after having a crazy pump, we're obviously consolidate. Now obviously we know every time frame does tell us a different story, and if we have a look at the stochastic RSI right here on the 1 hour time frame, we could actually see that we are nearing that overbought region once again. So can we see another move to the downside after we reach that resistance? Maybe, maybe not. Now, like I said, guys, every time frame does tell a different story, and this is why you guys have to be very, very careful when trading Bitcoin or any other cryptocurrencies. And that's why I said yesterday that 99.9% of you guys might lose trading if you guys guess the trade. Stop guessing, stop playing high leverage. This is not a guessing game. You guys need to start playing breakouts, and that's about it. The best trade that you can do sometimes is to not make any trade at all, actually. So right here we could see that on the 4 hour time frame we are a little bit oversold, or oversold at all, and we could see that the blue is actually flipping over the orange on the stochastic RSI, which this means that we could see a nice little breakout above $64,000. But guys, remember, if we go back to the daily time frame, we are not looking so bullish overall. Like, yes, we got a nice little buy confirmation, but guess what happened the last time we got a buy confirmation? Look, this was the last time Bitcoin got a buy confirmation. We actually came back down, retested, and went back up. So if we have a look and do some simple math, we could see that Bitcoin only went up 3.53%. So assuming you are buying right now on this buy confirmation, we could actually see a small pump. So unless Bitcoin pumps right now 5%, then consolidate and breaks above this resistance right now, then we could see some good news. But overall, I don't see anything really happening, anything drastically, unless Bitcoin does break on the weekly time frame, which is probably the most important level out there, which is this one right here. So there's actually two resistance that I do want to talk about. One, inside the channel we have another resistance, and the outside resistance that I do want to talk about, it's this one. Okay, so there's actually two resistance that we need to break. One would be the first one, which is 65,000. Can Bitcoin successfully break above $65,000? And two is, can Bitcoin successfully break above $68,000 and pretty much make a higher high and not a lower high? Because if we do make a lower high right here, obviously that's going to be bad news bears, and we're most likely going to see a reversal, which will bring Bitcoin back to this channel, which is not very good. And we could see in the next move Bitcoin come down to as low as $52,000, and we could pretty much bounce back and forth between these levels. So pretty much that's about it, guys. If we have a look at the Bitcoin dominance, just a little overview of the altcoins, I do want to have a look at the Bitcoin dominance on the monthly time frame. It seems like the Bitcoin dominance, or the value of Bitcoin, is getting a little bit weaker, which does want to come back down. We could see the stochastic RSI right here are pretty much overbought. So I mean, it seems like it's due for not a correction, but it seems like maybe this could be the time to essentially get into altcoins. We could see that altcoins right now are pretty much turning green, despite Bitcoin not pumping so much. So Solana up 1.8%, we got Veracity up 4%. I made a video on that on my altcoin channel, CryptoDose. We got WIF up 6%, we got Jupiter up 3%. So Fetch AI, another AI sector, up 3%. So this is obviously pretty good. And if the Bitcoin dominance does come down, we could see a massive altcoin rally. So this is my video for today. If you guys do like this video, make sure you guys subscribe, like this video, and I will see you guys in my next video tomorrow.